This is an appetizer for the soul. My name is Reverend Dr. Debra Whitlock Lax, and today we're going to focus on walking in agreement. Recently I was invited to break fast with the Muslims during their Ramadan season. What an honor. But people of our faith tend to kind of frown on that. And I thought I would just talk about it today. Christians are to connect with all people of all faiths and practices. We are ambassadors of God's kingdom, aren't we? Thus, to embrace humanity is to bring unity and diversity. It is an honor as a Christian to be invited to sit at the table with Muslims as they break their fast during Ramadan, which typically falls between late April and early May on the Gregorian calendar. So what is Ramadan? Ramadan is the ninth month of the Islamic lunar calendar and is considered the holiest month in Islam. During Ramadan, Muslims around the world fast from dawn until sunset, abstaining from food, drink, smoking, and other physical needs. Fasting during Ramadan is one of the five pillars of Islam, which are the fundamental acts of worship and the foundation of a Muslim's faith and practice. The fast is intended to teach self-discipline, self-control, and empathy for those who are less fortunate, while also encouraging spiritual reflection, prayer, and devotion to Allah. Ramadan is also a time for Muslims to strengthen their relationships with family and community, engage in acts of charity and service, and seek forgiveness for past sins. The fast is broken each evening with a meal called iftar, and the month concludes with the celebration of Eid al-Fitr. Forgive my pronunciation. It's a festival marking the end of Ramadan and the beginning of Shawwal, the next lunar month in the Islamic calendar. Well, what does the Bible say, or at least ask? Prophet Amos asked, "Can two walk together unless they are agreed?" Now, Amos 3:3 emphasizes the importance of agreement and unity in relationships. It implies that walking together in harmony requires shared values, goals, and understanding. This verse highlights the necessity of mutual agreement for cooperation and companionship, suggesting that conflicts arise when there is a discord or disagreement. I believe that is a Christian value as well. Here's the bottom line. We must find common ground with people. Common ground, agreements between Muslims and Christians. You see, there are three faith practices that embrace a theology centered around the belief in one God. Now, read Deuteronomy chapter 6, verse 4, if you're not familiar with that. These practices, known as monotheistic religions, include Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. Each of these faiths share the foundational belief in the existence of a single divine being who is the creator and sustainer of the universe. In Judaism, adherents worship Yahweh, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, as revealed in the Hebrew Bible. We call that the Old Testament. Christianity follows the teaching of Jesus Christ, who is believed to be the Son of God and the promised Messiah, while still adhering to the monotheistic belief in the God of Israel. Similarly, Islam venerates Allah as the one and only God, as revealed through the Prophet Muhammad in the Quran. Despite their theological differences, these three monotheistic faiths emphasize the importance of worshiping and serving one God alone, with each tradition offering unique perspectives on divine revelation, ethical teaching, and spiritual practices. Let's stop avoiding, dismissing, or arguing with people made in the image of God. We're more the same than different. Life is too short. Let God be God and choose to love. If you consider yourself an ambassador of Christ, representing his kingdom, ask yourself how many people you surround yourself that is different than the Christian faith. How can you be a better light, a brighter light, to people who have yet to embrace our Christ, the Messiah? This is an Appetizer for the soul. My name is Reverend Dr. Debra Whitlock Lax, and we'll see you soon.